Hey, back up. There you go. I'm sitting. There has to be a row in between you. There's got to be a row in between.
Sailor King of
We're
Ghosting.
on.
Oh, I know. That's why I walked around. Skip a row, 6 feet apart.
There's got to be a row in between. Ready? I'm ready. Ready?
All right, Eagles team, clap once if you hear the sound of my voice. All right, welcome to the Ace Award Assembly for the Eagles team. This is our opportunity to take a brief moment of time to recognize the excellence in academics and character we have at Schrader Middle School. So guys, before we get started, I just want to take a few seconds to review the behaviors we strive for at our assemblies, and I'm almost going to say right now, it looks pretty good, but you should be sitting forward in your seat and with your feet in the gutter of the bleachers. Is everyone sitting forward? Nope, not yet. Is everybody sitting forward on their seat? Okay, awesome. And then be spaced appropriately from your neighbor. So if you haven't checked yet, you're just gonna put your arms out to the side. Make sure you're sitting an arm length away from everybody. During our presentation, which is gonna be pretty short today, just do not side talk with your neighbor. And make sure you pay attention to the presenter. You're doing a fabulous job right now. When you announce the awards, applaud, right? You're gonna give them a round of applause. But when you come up, normally you shake Mrs. Anderson's hand or the teacher's hand. You're just gonna maybe do like an elbow bump or something like that, so to speak, hold it safe. Okay, here's a reminder of one thing that before we get to our, before I get to a couple of other things, is consider donating to our Beer to Beer fundraiser, which is ongoing right now. You've heard Mr. Johnson talk about that, and Mr. Salier, and probably your other RTs. The money raised will buy Christmas gifts for students at need in Schrader. Many of our teachers are competing to raise the most, so there's some individual competitions. They even asked me, Mr. Nowatzki, would you shake your head if we raise a certain amount of money? And I said, yeah, but it's got to be a lot. So I said, $4,000. I said, yeah, there's no way that our students will be able to pull out $4,000. That's a lot of money. So I said, let's make it $4,000. But if you get there, I'll shave my head bald. Okay? So good luck. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm not going to shave my own head, so maybe that's an extra chunk of change if you want to shave your initials into my head or something like that. All right, so before Mrs. Anderson and I announce the ACE Awards for quarter one, I just have a couple of words for you. I want to share one of my favorite quotes with you. This quote comes from the great American poet, writer, and civil rights activist, Maya Angelou. Raise your hand if you know who Maya Angelou is. Has anyone ever heard of her? Okay, some of you have. All right, she wrote, it can be changed by what happens, oops, I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Okay, again, I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. So what is Ms. Angela referring to, and more importantly, what can we learn from it? Well, students of the Eagles team, I don't think I need to tell you that you are attending public school during unprecedented times. Like the Spanish flu of 1918, this time in our history will be documented and discussed for decades. Attending public school safely during a global pandemic has required us to do many things differently than we have done in the past. And we know that many of these changes are things that we have to do and not things that we want to do. Okay, so as these changes happen to us, as she said, what options do we have? Well, we continue moving forward with our new normal. I challenge our students, our staff, and I'm challenging myself to just refuse to be reduced by it, as Ms. Angela has written. It means using this experience, our unique experience, to build character, to build resilience, and to persevere by moving forward and doing our personal best every day. So this assembly, for example, serves as a great example of how we will not be reduced. Right? Despite having to make some obvious changes from last year, we are still determined to recognize and celebrate your success in school this year. So I urge you to continue taking positive and productive attitude every day during our school year at Schrader Middle School. Follow our guidelines and keep each other safe. Look out for each other as we continue through this year, and take every moment to be polite, to show kindness, and to do your very best. We are very proud of what you have accomplished so far, and we are looking forward to what you are capable of doing. And now, on to our ACE Award winners. Just a review, ACE stands for Academic and Character Excellence. And the students who received this award were picked by their team teachers for demonstrating the highest qualities, okay, the highest level of those qualities. So that means, I think they all recognize your academic and your character, but these are the tippy top, okay, for quarter one. So will the following students please come down to receive their ACE award from Mrs. Anderson? Again, if you are an award winner, if you would stay down off to the right of Mrs. Anderson after you get your award, Mr. Johnson is going to take a picture, okay? So I don't know if you guys are accustomed to doing this, but I'd like to give our winners a drum roll. Do you want to do that in the bleachers? Let's have a nice drum roll. There you go, that's what I'm talking about. All right, our first ACE award winner is Kira Bachman. All right, congratulations, Kira. All right, you guys, another drum roll for our next ACE award winner, Harley Maizeski. Congratulations, Carly. Okay, our third and final ACE award winner, let's have a drum roll. Lander Woken. Come on down, Lander. All right, let's have one more round of applause for our ACE award winners. Congratulations, guys, and to the rest of the Eagles team, just strive for that high level of academics and excellence in your classes. You will get there. All right, so I'd like to introduce a member from the Eagles team here, Mr. Salier. Let's have a round of applause.
You gave me the mic, you gave me the awards. There. All right, so I'm going to give out some Soaring Eagle Awards, and just like the ACE Award, we look for a lot of the same things. The difference is that one time a quarter is not really enough to recognize how many awesome kids we have here, so we're going to recognize a few more, and since we're all together, it seems like a great time to go for our Soaring Eagle Awards. So when I say your name, give you a round of applause, and then you can come down and get your award. So first is Aiden Steversbach. We have Josie Van Sickle. Liam Conlon. And then finally, Jason Johnson. Alrighty. And then we're gonna have Mr. Stone as we come here. He's gonna recognize some of the birthdays we had in, which months do we have here? October and November birthdays.
First up, we have Carmen Johnson. And then we have Jackson Denning. Ryan Olson. Mason Hill. And Thompson, Rylan Thompson. If you only got one in there, I'm sure come see us. So if you're at the bottom.
If you're part of that one color rancher, you have the shorted one. Please see us.
Guy Tree, but you're not.
Okay.
Jack Hudson. Remy Holbert. Audrey Atherton. These are November. Ellery Gardner. Shekinah Rolla. Kylie Kevin. And Emerson Rosenthal. Jackson's in there every time, so I will personally hand it to him.
Oh my
Thank you very much, Eagles team. If you would exit the bleachers from the bottom first, row by row, and you can go back to regular time.